Okay, y'all. You requested it. We're doing it. We're going to do the trilogy. We're going to do them one day after another. Buckle up. Also, I know. Trust me, I know. I'm so excited. Let's go. So good.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was
So interesting. When it's about Jenny, it's like quiet, at least at the beginning. It's like quiet and calm and slow. And then when it switches to being about Screech, it's like quick and loud and upbeat and aggressive.
like there was something in the air, a divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet, a symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me.
Yeah, there it is, it picks up again.
Then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite, feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
I just have to say, it's so powerful and interesting that this is Jenny's tale. It's supposed to be a song about Jenny. And yet I'm not sure if you know how we analyze these songs, but I don't listen to the song before, but I read the lyrics before with a team and we analyze it. And when we were analyzing it, we kept wanting to talk about Screech and Screech's violence and the way that Jenny's silence felt like a threat to Screech and his pain, and it enraged him even more, and how, you know, Screech needed something, and so he turned to violence in that need, and there's likely a pain underneath. But this isn't Screech's story. We'll get to Screech's story. This is Jenny's tale. And so what is Jenny's tale? And it's so much more subdued. But we see that there's pain in Jenny's tale. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? She felt scared. There was something in the air. And then she froze, which makes sense because freeze is a perfectly logical protective response when faced with a threat of violence like this. It's you trying to protect yourself in any way you can, and knowing that often when you fight back, it can increase the violence that someone else commits against you. We know that to be true. And also, in this case, it is Screech who has the overpowering story. It is Screech's violence against her that then becomes her tale. And I have a real problem with that.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
I guess she escaped. Yeah, wow. This song is it feels like a cautionary tale to me, and it feels like something that a lot of people reckon with. And I know, as someone who has been a victim of violence against myself, but also someone who works with individuals who are victims of violence, that a huge fear is that the violence that was committed against us will become the defining characteristic in our story. And that is what happens to Jenny here. This is her tale, her story is summed up by the violence of an aggressor, by her perpetrator. And so although her silence makes perfect sense, when there is silence, when we are silent, it often allows things to die within us, to die with us. Not because it's our fault. That doesn't make the violence our fault. It's not. But I want this to come from a place of empowerment, to take the pen back from the perpetrator when you listen to this song, and to use it to call up within you the things that need to be said, the pain that's left unvoiced, the needs that you have that need to be advocated for, and to write your own story instead of letting your story be written for you. Instead of letting your story become the worst thing that has ever happened to you, take the pen back and write a new one. It can include the pain that happened to you, but that is not who you are. That is not your identity. That is not all Jenny is. But we don't get to hear who Jenny is, but we can hear what your story is, because you can write it, and you can do it right here in the comments by tagging at HeartSupport, and we will encourage you as you write your story, and we will find compassion for you as you write your story. But when you listen to this song, I want you to notice the way that Jenny's tale is left untold, and I want that to be a call within you to tell yours, to share your story. Take the pen back from the perpetrator. And if you want to be someone who helps other people write their story and supports them as they do that, click the link below, because I have my 5 best songs to be a better supporter and a better friend. So click that link. It's exclusive content. That's the only way you can get it. I'll see you soon. Let's do the next one.